Hello. Thank you for taking the time to join us to learn more about Salem College's Masters in Educational Leadership program. I'm really glad you made the time to be here today. Okay, so again, we appreciate you being here this evening. And if you are able to mute your microphone to avoid feedback noise, that's really helpful. Please be aware that we will email a copy of our presentation to you immediately after our session. And we have opportunities available for you to ask questions at any time. You can place them in the chat or even save them for the end. And we are recording today. My name is Janice Jett. I have the pleasure and the privilege to serve as the program director for our MED in Educational Leadership. But I can't do this alone. So we also have Dr. Nikki Young. She is the Director of Educator Preparation for Salem College. And Miss Terry Collins is the Assistant Director for Educator Preparation, and she's our Associate Registrar. These are folks that can also assist you along your journey as you learn more about Salem College. At both Salem Academy and Salem College, we educate for leadership, and leadership wrestles with complex problems in robust and inclusive ways and makes its choices grounded in information and an ethical responsibility. So that's a little bit about our campus. Mhm. Some key features of our program include the fact that we are an online program for your coursework. We operate on a cohort model. 36 hours comprise our program that take place a consistent night of the week that you can depend on for your instruction. We also have 4 residential Saturdays as part of your 2-year program where you get to come together with your cohort and be part of the Salem campus and have some in-person learning. There are practicum and internship experiences along the way, all of this which leads to North Carolina licensure as a principal. So, just to tell you a little bit about our program, the online facet of it, we do have both asynchronous and synchronous opportunities for learning. Often our classes will meet every other week. And so, if you're taking 2 classes, you are meeting each week, but you're getting 6 hours of graduate credit a consistent night of the week. This current cohort meets on Tuesday evenings. We get logged on between 5:30 and 5:40, and we're not usually on as late as 8:20, but some evenings with presentations and so forth, you might expect a longer time to be online. I'm really proud of the professors that we have available to teach our classes. We have a school lawyer who helps us with school law, another gentleman who works for a large system in data, and he teaches our data management class. So we have folks that are very purposeful and highly qualified to teach the various classes that you will take. We also make sure that there are plenty of opportunities to collaborate with your classmates, and as often as possible, we bring in guest speakers who will enrich the learning experience for our students. Our cohort model is really beneficial because you travel with a group of people together through the program, and this particular cohort will begin in summer 2024 and then graduate in May of 2026. Generally, we're offering 2 courses per semester so that you may continue to work full time if you choose to do so. So our program again is 36 hours in length. So this summer you would start with your first course and continue to take 2 courses until the summer of 2025, when you may also begin to earn internship hours. And then in the fall you would take your courses and begin your internship. And then in the spring of 2026, complete your internship and wrap up with 1 class. Okay. We're really proud of our residential Saturday program. We do offer those once per semester, not during the summer, in the fall and in the spring, and some past topics that we've explored, which we do ask our students, tell us a little bit about what you want to learn more about. And so they give us these topics, and then we go out and we find experts and folks who can really give us some of the latest research and information to inform us. So again, we've got wellness for leaders, leadership for literacy, anti-racist leadership, innovation leadership, AI, of course, being a hot topic of late. That's what we did last October, and the future of education and how it pertains to AI. Your internship experience, of course, is vital. It's the keystone to your program, and it does occur over 2 semesters. has a traditional August start date, as you might with a regular K-12 school setting, and concludes by April of the following spring semester, so as to get you ready for graduation. We have many students who take advantage of the opportunity to earn up to 75 hours during the summer prior to that fall semester so that you're not quite as in a rush to get those hours taken care of. And one of the things we're most excited about concerning our program is that if you are employed in a North Carolina public school, you can complete your internship in your home school while continuing to work full time. This, of course, is contingent upon approval from your administration, and you would need to be under the supervision of a fully licensed and experienced principal. The completion of our program does lead to an MED in educational leadership and makes you eligible for North Carolina licensure as a principal. If for some reason you have different plans or would like to be licensed in other states, we ask that you look into what those different states may be requiring because it's not the same across the various states. Okay. So, of course, you want to know what are your classes? What would you be taking? And we're really proud of the program that we have designed. In fact, Forbes Advisor recently recognized us as one of the top 10. We are number 5 in the country for online learning experiences for the master's degree in educational leadership. And we're the only school in North Carolina to have received this distinction. So, again, really excited about the coursework that we offer for our students. You begin your journey with an introduction to leadership seminar. And you go into next contemporary issues and social justice. Naturally, you're going to be called to be an instructional leader. So, curriculum design, development, supervision, and coaching, school ethics and law being absolutely vital, as well as knowing how to engage your families and communities, that data and program management also being an important aspect, as well as creating a culture of school success. Professional communication and school resource management. This program does offer a link for you to see our graduate academic catalog and some additional details about each of these courses. Okay. At this time, we would pause for questions. So now you want to know how to be admitted, correct? So we are indeed accepting applications now for our cohort 14 that is slated to begin their journey this summer. We ask that you submit your applications by April 30th so as to take advantage of available scholarship funds that may be out there, as well as a waived enrollment fee for our summer 2024 folks who are wanting to get started. The link is here for you to do that. All right. Admissions requirements, also an important part of what you would like to know about our program. We are asking for a minimum undergraduate GPA of 3.0, or if you have accumulated some graduate coursework, a 3.0 for that, meaning that you've had at least 4 courses. If you are that student who had a 2.7 to 2.9 GPA, do not discourage, do not despair. We may consider you for conditional admission. We're looking to see that you have a valid North Carolina professional educator's license as well as 3 years of teaching experience. Part of the application process includes 2 positive references as well as writing samples that demonstrate proficiency. You will also need to have an acceptable background check, be a resident of North Carolina, and the good news is there is no GRE required to be part of our program. More details are available if you click this link here at the bottom. Tuition and fees, that's the second thing everybody's excited to know. We're really proud of being an affordable program for our students. The total is roughly $97.50 per year, and that averages out to about $540 per credit hour. You would, of course, also have some textbooks that would be required for the courses, but we are diligent to keep those costs reasonable for you. We look for the very best deals that we can find, and our library does a wonderful job of offering copies that you can check out, as well as have online reserves that make it possible for you not to even have to purchase all of your textbooks if you like. We also have financial aid available, and you can complete the FAFSA. You would do that for summer 2024 to be considered. And we have some links here for you to the business office and financial aid if you'd like to get some more information directly. So at this point, you're probably thinking, okay, all of this sounds great, but why would I choose Salem College over another school in the area? And there are three things I think we have that make us a distinguished campus and a distinguished program. The personal touch is, of course, the first thing that we offer. We're a small campus. We typically have our first three cohorts. We have 6 students in our first group, 8 in our second, and 13 that are currently going through our program. We just graduated our 8 students this past December. And 13 that are traveling through now as part of cohort 3. So we have this touch that's unique in that we get to know each of our students very well, make sure that they receive the supports that they do. We love that we have a diverse population and a number of different aspects that make our students wonderful, diverse people. We're very excited to be able to meet the needs of a variety of people. We have caring faculty members who bring decades of school leadership experiences to the program. These folks have served all over the state, in some cases, in other areas of the country. And they have various experience all the way from pre-K up through high school level, and sometimes even college administration experience to bring to the table to share. We are certainly aware that many of our students continue to work full time, and so we make sure that our work is a manageable workload that provides an authentic learning experience. There's no busy work, it really is a matter of preparing you for those next steps as a school leader. Our model is an online cohort based experience that is delivered online across the state. You would have the opportunity to begin and conclude your program with a network of people who will continue to support you in your career long past graduation. Cohorts, of course, allow opportunities for you to share ideas with one another, support each other, and just really take care of one another along the journey. Another thing that makes Salem special and unique is our focus on social justice and health leadership. We have a long history, and it's rich and varied of serving women in a time when they were not necessarily always receiving the best opportunities to have higher education. And so now we've opened up our programs so that all students who are interested in receiving the master's degree in educational leadership have that opportunity, and we have a focus on social justice, leadership development, and health leadership, making sure that our families that we serve, K-12 setting, and of course at the collegiate setting as well, are supported and have the latest information to make good health decisions as well, because we know that that certainly impacts learning. So, you may also want to learn more from a personal perspective, students who've actually been through the program. So, these are some of our cohort 2 students, and they are eager to chat with you. They've been so kind as to give their email addresses. So, when we send this out to you, please feel free to reach out to these folks. They can give you the actual kind of inside scoop of what it was like to be a Salem student, and they are happy to do that. So, please feel free to reach out to them. Couple of folks gave us some quotes, so let's take a look here. I love that our program is so inclusive and our collaboration as a cohort has allowed us to get to know one another well and trust each other with honest conversation. All the professors have been experienced, knowledgeable, and incredibly kind and genuine. So we appreciate those kind remarks. Another student says, I picked Salem because I'm a full time working parent. Salem's program accommodates my crazy schedule. Our classes are online, but we still connect face to face. It's a perfect setup. Salem is an institution that is reputable. I knew that I would be earning a master's degree from an extremely respected organization. So, application deadline. We are really, really hoping to get our folks up and running with class, through your first class starting in July. So if you are able to get your application in by April 30th, we will offer a waived enrollment fee, which is a nice bargain. And there's also the potential of scholarship funding to support applicants who are working full time and who are accepted and admitted by April 30th. So at this time, I would take questions and just want to thank you again for the time that you've taken to learn more about Salem College's Master's in Educational Leadership program. Hope that you will decide to connect with us and learn more about what we have to offer, but wish you well along your endeavors and thank you for your service to children and families in North Carolina. Thank you.